So, welcome to another lesson in the mindset module. This one is about removing scarcity and making abundance your new normal. Starting off, what is scarcity and why is it holding you back? Now, scarcity isn't just about money, it's a mindset built on fear, lack, and a constant feeling that you're behind. It's the voice that says, what if I lose it all? There's not enough to go around. They're ahead, I'm behind. Let me play it safe just in case. Now, scarcity makes you operate from survival mode. It keeps you clinging to what's comfortable, even when it's keeping you stuck. You start seeing success as a limited pie and believe that someone else must win for your loss. Scarcity makes you operate from survival mode. It keeps you clinging to what's comfortable, even when it's keeping you stuck. You start seeing success as a limited pie and believe that someone else's win must be your loss. Now, scarcity isn't a money problem, it's a trust problem. It's what happens when you forget that you're allowed to have more. Now, the real cost of scarcity: you hesitate, you hold back, you shrink your potential to protect your pride, and over time those small hesitations stack into missed chances, lost momentum, and playing small without even realising it. It's the reason people stay in jobs that drain them, undercharged for life-changing work, or never launch the thing that could change everything. Scarcity doesn't just impact your wallet, it messes with your energy, your decisions, and your ability to lead with clarity. Now, signs you're operating from scarcity. You might not call it scarcity, but it shows up in other sort of ways. Examples of this is saying yes to clients or work that drain you because you're scared nothing better is coming. Pricing your services based on fear of rejection instead of the value you actually bring. Delaying investments in your growth because you don't fully trust yourself to make it back. Panicking during quiet seasons instead of seeing them as time to refine and build. Feeling jealous of others' wins because deep down you don't believe yours are coming. Always feeling like you're chasing, proving, or hustling to earn your next level. Now, if your default setting is fear of running out, you'll never make moves like someone who believes more is coming. Now, where does scarcity come from? You didn't choose scarcity, but that doesn't mean you have to stay in it. You might have grown up hearing money doesn't grow on trees, or you might have watched your parents stress over bills or sacrifice dreams to survive. You may have started your business in grind mode and never left it. Maybe you've just been in a space where playing small is the norm. Now, most people weren't raised with a wealth mindset. They were raised with just enough thinking, just enough to get by, just enough to not rock the boat, just enough to be safe. But safety isn't the same as growth, and comfort zones will kill more dreams than failure ever will. You inherited this scarcity. Now it's time to rewrite the rules. So, scarcity versus abundant mindset. Let's do a flip here. Now, scarcity thinking, I can't afford that. But if you're an abundance mindset, how can I create that? Scarcity thinking, there aren't enough clients. Abundance, there's always someone looking for what I offer. Scarcity, I might lose everything. Abundance, even if I lose, I gain wisdom and bounce back. Scarcity, I'm falling behind. Abundance, I'm building a foundation that lasts. Scarcity, it's already been done. Abundance, no one can do it exactly like me. How to break the scarcity loop without faking it. Number 1, spot the scarcity script. Catch yourself in the act. Listen for the moments when your inner dialogue is driven by fear, doubt, or lack. What's the story I'm telling myself right now, and is it even mine? Number 2, call it out and rewrite it. Scarcity statements thrive in silence. Speak them loud, then challenge them. I can't raise my rates. Say it out loud if that's what you're thinking. My expertise creates results. I charge for impact, not hours. That's the flip you need to make there. Number 3, surround yourself with proof of what's possible. Spend time in rooms, communities, and circles where abundance is normal, where people talk about growth, not just grind, wins, not just worries. Get around people who remind you that your dream isn't crazy, it's just rare. Number 4, give freely, but strategically. When you give time, energy, support, and value, you remind yourself that you're not running out. Generosity is a power move and it invites flow. Generosity doesn't mean giving to depletion. It means leading with confidence that what you put out will come back bigger. Number 5, choose a long game over panic plays. Scarcity will push for quicker wins, instant gratification, and short-term safety. Train yourself to think like a builder. Build brand equity. Build trust through consistency, and build systems that let you scale. Real wealth, financial, emotional, spiritual, is built over time by people who think long term. Sometimes the boldest move you can make isn't going faster, it's building deeper. Scarcity pushes speed and abundance builds legacy. Now here's some abundance affirmations. I don't chase, I attract by becoming more valuable every day. There is more than enough for me and everyone else. I make bold moves because I trust myself to lead and land. Overflow is my new baseline. Every time I invest in myself, I expand what's possible. I grow from service, not stress. The open hand example, scarcity versus flow. Imagine holding a coin in your hand. If you clench your fist tightly around it, sure, you won't lose that coin, but you also can't receive anything else. Your hand is closed, nothing can come in, nothing can flow out. Now picture that same coin resting in an open palm. It's still there, you haven't lost it, but now your hand is open to receive more, to exchange, to give, and to attract. An open hand symbolises trust. A closed fist symbolises fear. You get to decide which one you're operating from, and that's the beauty of life. You don't have to have your fist closed. You can change your mindset and operate with it open. Now scarcity clutches, abundance opens. One locks you in survival mode, the other moves you into a flow state. The tighter the grip you have, the more you block what wants to come next. Now some reflection questions. Sit with these and answer honestly, and pause if you need to, write these down. Where has fear of not enough stopped you from playing bigger? Number 2, what decisions would change if you trusted that more is always on the way? Number 3, who or what in your environment keeps reinforcing scarcity? Number 4, what's one thing you can release to make room for more? Number 5, if you already believed abundance was your default, how would you act today? Number 6, what's one bold decision you've been putting off out of fear? Write these down and reflect on them. And really dig deep to these questions, and you'll start to understand. You'll start to understand where you're being scarce in your life currently. Now, summary of this. Scarcity might be familiar, but that doesn't mean it's safe. It will have you clinging to crumbs when you were built for the overflow. You don't have to fake abundance. You just have to start acting like you believe in your own future. Abundance doesn't arrive when you're perfect. It arrives when you stop waiting and start leading. Today, make one decision your future self will thank you for. Step out of fear, move towards expansion. Raise your standards, set new expectations, let your next level know you're serious, because nothing about your next level is built on playing small. Thank you for listening to this episode, and I hope this helped. I'll see you in the next one.